Good fucking morning, people. How are we? Keeping the consistency up with these videos. We've got a full day of eating. Not a diet full day of eating, mate. We're not dieting. We're bulking, bro. This is the very start of the bulk. We're 3 weeks in, man. So food's not like hugely high. I think I'll put the calories and macros on the screen of what we're aiming for today. So not mad food, but a pretty good starting point. So I'm going to run you through today's meals and the setup for each meal, man. So having 5 meals a day is currently 8:10 in the morning, and we're just about to make meal numero uno, which is my pre-workout meal. Mate, if you've watched plenty of my full days of eating, this is the same meal that I've been having for fucking ages, mate. It just bangs, mate. It just bangs. Curbs that. It just hits that spot, mate. Hits that spot. So pre-workout meal getting made. I'm then going to go get a haircut at 9 o'clock. Not much to fucking cut off, is there? And then I'm going to go train some legs, and then I'll be back for post-workout. So run you through all the meals. If you've seen some of my full days of eating before, a couple of different meals in here, but I'll talk you through. I'm not going to try and bore you. When I'm watching a full day of eating, I don't want a 35-40 minute video. I want most of it to be the food and the eating, so I'll try and keep it most of that. We'll see. But anyway, let's make meal numero uno. Mate, you know, of course, man, we're on that fucking sourdough. So meal number 1 is sourdough. We also then have some motherfucking eggs, and of course, you know what's going on, mate. We're having some bacon medallions as well. We've got more than that, man. Come on, don't be shy. There we go. Fucked it. Anyway, this is meal number 1, sourdough, bacon, egg, and I also use, I use some of this to go on the sourdough. Gives it that little bit of flavour, and the calories are like fuck all. So I'm gonna get all this sorted and fire it all up. Right, man, see if you want to make the best fried eggs. This is what you need to do, okay? Get the pan on medium heat. Let the pan heat up a good bit, 3-4 minutes. Then pop your eggs on, because when a lot of people make fried eggs, the middle of it's still very egg whitey and runny. When it's looking like that, get a lid and just put the lid over it and just leave it. It's going to cook all the way through, mate, right? All the way through, nice and thick, nice and even, and you're not going to have mad horrible runny bits apart from the yolk, because the last thing you want in a fried egg is the egg white running off. Fuck that. Good morning, mother.
Morning.
And there we have it, people. That is meal numero uno. We've got 4 bacon medallions, 2 eggs, 130 grams of sourdough, and I don't even track the calories from that because it's that minuscule. And I also, mate, we're bulking, so there's a little bit of butter on this slice here, because, mate, toast sourdough with butter, come on, man, it just tastes too good. And then on every meal I have, I'll always put around a gram of pint salt on the meal. Sometimes I go more. I mean, I just fucking love salt on everything, mate. So there's a retarded amount of salt on that, and that will give me a nice fucking juicy pump. So the pre-workout, if anything, I make sure that I've got around 2 litres of water in me. I train in the morning around 10, half 10, so I make sure I've got 2 litres of water in me with around 2 grams of salt, and that makes sure that my performance, my cognitive function within that session is pretty damn good. So anyway, time to eat. Haircut, baby. Listen, man, see when your hairline's going a little bit skiff, just get it cut all short, man. It just looks so much better. Anyway, about to go in for legs. Hair has been cut 9 till 10. We're at 20 past 10 just now, 25 past 10. Gonna get this kind of monster down, mate. I also had my first beverage this morning. It was a cup of tea. The reason I had a tea, not a coffee in the morning, is I just want to save my caffeine for when I need it. I don't particularly need it first thing in the morning. I feel fine in the morning. It's just a routine, so I'll sometimes switch it. If it's a day I'm going to the gym and training, I would rather, because I go to the gym early, I go to the gym around 10, half 10 in the morning, so I'd rather not have a big caffeine hit at 7 o'clock in the morning and then another one at half 9, 10. I think it's too close. So anyway, my mate was FaceTiming me. Let's see what he's saying. He always hits with mad random shit, right? Let's see what he says. Answer, bro. Come on. No answer. Probably for the best, because I think my YouTube channel would get cancelled if you found out some of the conversations me and him have. Anyway, today's leg session, we have a hamstring curl, adductor, a glute drive. We've got a leg extension, leg press, belt squat, and then a set of split squats. It's not a training day video. I'm not going to talk about the training, the whole leg day, all that kind of stuff. But do you know what? I might talk a wee bit about it after the session. I'll show a couple of wee bits, but I'm not going to show you the full shilling because it is not a training day video. The fuck, bro. It's a full day of eating, so that's where you're getting. Hey, buddy.
I can see you've got baldy. Oh! Shit!
That shit me bald, eh? As fuck. I don't know if I'm scaring away potential viewers, potential subscribers, but I did used to have hair, but fuck it. Anyway, food shop, just been. I have not ate since 8:30, and it is now 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1. It's 1 o'clock. 5 hours I've not ate, mate. I am fucking starving. So this is what I picked up. So when I go to a food shop, I'll typically pick things up every 3 days. 4 days. So I needed proteins. I had no protein left, so I needed chicken. I needed a full pack of chicken. I needed beef. I needed more yogurt. So those are my protein sources. That and bacon medallions and whey protein. Then I'll usually have some fats like dark chocolate. I get fat from that, and I've always got some like peanut butter, and if fats get higher I would just utilise some olive oil, and then what I do is I split it into carbohydrates. So my carb sources now are potato, sweet potato and white potato. I just mix sourdough and then fruit, and I'll sometimes chuck on some rice cakes. So I didn't need too much, so I've already got some sourdough, I've got some bagels in there. What else have I got? I also use some honey, and I didn't need to get any oats because I've got full of oats. So it's one of those ones, every 3 to 4 days I don't need to get like a full fucking food shop because I've already got like bits and bobs. So in maybe 3 days I won't need sourdough or potatoes or chicken. I might just need beef and some more fruit. So every couple of days it just kind of changes. But anyway, post-workout meal is going to be a very large bowl of protein oats because I'm fucking starving. So this is going to be a fucking obscene bowl. So that's a fuck ton of oats. So I like it pretty thick, man. I'm probably going to go a little bit thicker than that. And all I do, man, is again, man's just done a big session, used a lot of fluid. I'm going to put about a gram and a half of salt in that. I'm going to add in a little bit of cinnamon. Then what I also use, I sometimes put this in my morning coffee, but it is, where is it from? Applied Nutrition toffee caramel flavour drops, because it's just obviously bland oats. So I'm going to put some drops in there and then give that all a mix. Then what we're going to do is make the whey protein drip. This is cookies and cream. I'll add my dark chocolate, let it melt. If you want to actually see my oat recipe, the full way I make it, I'm going to put a link to the video, wherever that is, and that's the video where I go through the whole oat recipe. But for now, I can't be fucked. It's just a big bowl of oats, but I'll show you it when it's ready. Dark chocolate, let that melt, protein, fruit, and it's done. I know you're all fucking lazy and won't watch the video, but this is the whey protein, right? You just literally have, this is 60 grams of whey and like 40-50 ml of water, and you just make like a thick paste. Mate, it's the best way to have it. And then I just pour that over the fucking oats, mate. I've got a little bit of blueberries already on the oats, and then I just pour this over, and then what I'll do is I'll add on the rest of the blueberries, I'll put a banana on it, bit more cinnamon, bit more salt, and then bosh. And there we have it, this huge fucking bowl of sweet goodness. Now I'm not gonna lie, presentation wise, this doesn't probably look like the best one. There was no raspberries left in the shop. Usually when you get some raspberries on this, you get that red colour, it pops a little bit. But if you're bulking, man, listen, I know cream of rice is a big thing now, right? But listen, mate, cream of rice is formed from a fucking lab, right? Eat it, I bet it, and I'll probably have it a couple of times in this bulk. Maybe I won't. Oats is from the ground, mate. Proper fibre, proper food, mate. So fuck the cream of rice, oats all day, every day. So post-workout, I'm really fucking hungry. So we've got a slow digesting carb. Usually you'd want a quick digesting carb post-workout to replenish those glycogen storages. Mate, if you're getting the calories in, the food sits well with you, you enjoy the meal. Who gives a fuck, man? There's no perfect fucking analogy for food. Pretty much with every meal, I'll get a good quality carb source, a good quality protein source. If it makes sense for that meal, some veggies or some fruit. This morning there was no veggies or fruit, but I would maybe have mushrooms with it. There was no fucking mushrooms, some days I can't be fucked. But yeah, and that gives me a nice meal. So we've got good carbs, good protein from the whey, some fructose from the fruit, some dietary fats for the dark chocolate. And if you wanted to make that even more calorie dense, you could use full fat milk. You could put some honey on it, some dates, peanut butter, raisins. The world's your oyster, mate. This is the fucking life, man. Oh, I'm so bald, man. I'm going to go to Turkey. Nah, I'm not. There's a place in Glasgow, otherwise I just said that. I'm going to Glasgow. It's not planned, but there's a place in Glasgow that does hair transplants. I'm using minoxidil and finasteride on my hair just now, the topical solution, to try and get a little bit of thickness back. Why is the brightness so fucking... Is this going darker or brighter? I don't fucking know. But anyway, I want to get you darker. Hey, come on. So I'm using this spray now to try and thicken it up. I'll usually use a wee derma roller as well to try and regrow a little bit of that. But listen, man, when you're using anabolics, mate, you're going to kind of lose your hair. Maybe there's a 50% chance. But do you know what I still can't stop doing that I was doing in my diet? I just love eating so much. I keep using a fucking small spoon. Even though, look at that just looks fucking stupid. Anyway, look at the weather, mate. This is Scotland. Look at that. That's fucking insane weather, man. We've got a bit of a heat wave coming, man, and I'm buzzing for it. So I'm just gonna sit out the back door here, chill out, reply to some clients, eat this food, let it digest, eat it slowly, mate. When you start eating more calories, more food, don't eat it fucking rapid. Slow down your eating, because it will digest better, right? You don't want to be having, because if I eat this really fucking quick and I'm bloated, my digestion's fucked, and I've got another meal in 2 hours, we just get more fibre, you're just gonna be bummed up, and your shits are gonna be painful, mate. You don't want that. See those poos where you take the clothes off, you're holding on to the sink, absolutely clenching for your life? Those aren't the ones we're wanting, mate. We want smooth ones. Since I'm showing everything that goes in my bloody mouth today, hey, I just had 2 bits of watermelon, which is like 100 grams, if that, 80 grams of watermelon, and I'm currently just having a coffee with my milk frother. I don't track the calories from my milk. I basically use around 150 ml of almond milk, if that, maybe 100 ml, and then I use a little bit of regular milk. I only have 1 of these coffees a day, which has got the milk in it. Yeah, and my other coffee that I have will usually just be an instant coffee with just the kettle water and a little splash of milk. I don't track that, so that's my wee pick me up before my next meal, because after that leg day, I'm pretty fucked up. Like, I've just been glued to that couch doing a little bit of work. So yeah, I really do need this caffeine hit. Hopefully it feels like I've just popped a CB2 and my jaw's going all over the gaff. I feel fucked, mate. I feel so fucked. You know those leg days where you just like, your legs actually just feel like cramped for the whole fucking day, man. Oh, brutal, man. But anyway, I'm gonna have a coffee, had that watermelon. I'll see you for the next fucking meal, lad. Meal numero 3. Very fucking easy. Beef mince. We've got the wee fucking pussy packets here. Gonna have 200 grams of that. Obviously get some salt. Mate, this is the most bodybuilding, most basic meal I have, but it's fucking awesome. But then we're gonna have some basmati rice, okay? And then you'll be thinking, oh, what next? Brother, don't knock it till you fucking try it. Wee change of scenery, bro, for meal numero 3. So what time is it just now? A little bit later on with the day, just because I had the haircut, I was in for legs, then I had to go to the shops, and then by the time I came home, made that meal. So it's 4:15 right now. I'll usually aim to have my meals around that time. Meal 1 between kind of 8 and half 8. Post-workout, just when I get back from the gym, it could be between 12 and 1. And then usually a meal around 4, a meal around half 6, and then around half 8. I'll maybe kind of spread those meals out a little bit more, and maybe wake up earlier, or sorry, have my first meal earlier as food gets pushed up. Right now, carbs aren't massive, so when they're up at like, you know, 550, 600 grams of carbs, I'll need to space them out a little bit more just to properly digest the food, so I'm not constantly having like, you know, 100 carb meal, then an hour and a half later another 100 carbs, you know what I mean? Because I would definitely be shitting my guts out and walk around bloated as fuck. But as I said, man, this is the most basic dry meal ever. And don't ask why, but the sweet and the rice with the honey, it just goes. Like, with a pizza, you would get like the hot chili, the chili honey dip in a Chinese restaurant. I can't remember the name of the honey thing, but you get like a honey, sweet and sour honey, whatever it's called. And when you go and get like pancakes at places, you can get like bacon, sausage, egg, syrup. Do you know what I mean? So give it a bash, man. Rotate it between like rice. Try it with sweet potato. I'm telling you now, it's just so fucking simple, but it tastes good. That's the thing, I've got plenty of other meals during the day which look good, taste good. One kind of bro meal makes me feel like a bit of a bodybuilder, that I'm not a shite bag, I'm not a pussy. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, very good. I'm going to watch some TV now when I eat. I like to do that every meal I have. I try and watch YouTube. I'm usually watching like, what do I watch? Pretty much watch podcast. I'll either watch some sort of like Theo Von podcast, Chris Williamson, Modern Wisdom. I'll typically watch, I'll watch and I've seen a bit of UFC interviews, and you know, like I've got a lot of channels that I watch that are like low key. They get fuck all subscribers, but they're really good fucking MMA reporters. So I've just watched that Dustin Poirier interview there as well. Yeah, pretty much, man. I'm such a fucking guy, mate. All my fucking stuff's like business, bodybuilding, gym, vlogging, fucking, what else? Dolphin documentary. It's all very random. It's all very, very random. Your bald man is back. Meal number 4. Pretty hungry for this one, man. It gets to like night time dinner and I'm just like, fuck me, man. I could eat. What have we got? We have got sweet potato, 300 grams of sweet potato. I basically just weigh it all out, cut it up into like kind of chips, put it in a bowl, put 1 cal spray in, and I season it, salt, paprika, 1 cal spray, in the air fryer for like 30 minutes, giving it a wee flip every 5 to 10 minutes. I also prepped chicken yesterday, so I only had 150 grams left, so I've got 150 grams of chicken. It should be 200, so I may just put on like a few bacon medallions to add up the protein. And then we've got some veggies, some veggies boiling there and I'll add some condiments, usually using some lighter than light mayo and some barbecue sauce. So I'll show you the meal when it's all presented and looking cooked. Right, I've never done this before. This could come out very good or very bad. These are the sweet potato fries. They're all cooked. I'm actually, instead of just putting this on top a little bit, it comes out in big massive dolks. I'm going to put some barbecue sauce in this and mix it all around. Let's see how this comes out. Boom, boom, boom. We've done it now, man. Then what we'll do is let's get some lighter than light mayo. Give that a wee mix in. What we'll also do is a bit of salt. Now we mix. That's not really hot. Is it? Mate, fucking hell, to be fair, man. Look at them. Don't know if you can see them okay. So you can have barbecue mayo sweet potato fries. So anyway, that's ready. I'm gonna serve up now. I just thought a cool way of making some cool chips. So yeah. And that, my friends, is dinner. Sweet potato, mixed veggies. We get some broccoli, cauliflower, carrot, peas, chicken, and then some leftover bacon from Sunday's family dinner to get the protein up. So yeah, we also sprinkled a little bit of parmesan. Is that focusing? Some parmesan over the sweet potatoes. So yeah, this is dinner. You didn't get a wee edit of me making the food or looking at the food. My dad was on the phone, so had to be a bit more strategic. Last meal of the day. I like seeing the people make the food. See, when I watch full days of eating, I want to see the behind the scenes. It's not the same. Yogurt bowl. Here's what we've got. Oh fuck. Mate, that peanut butter is moving about. We have got 275. I think we've actually got 300 grams. 300 grams of low-fat Greek yogurt. 35 grams of whey protein. Mix the yogurt all in. And I've ran out of raspberries, as I said, so I've literally just got 80 grams of blueberries in there, roughly. I didn't weigh it out. Some honey, some peanut butter. And then we've also got some bagels on the side as well. Mate, and that is pretty much the full day of eating. Oh shit, I forgot. I had a snack. Fuck, I didn't put it in the video, it doesn't count. I had 2 rice cakes in Aldi. They've got this sweet and chilli. Yeah, the sweet chilli rice cakes. I had 2 of them after my dinner, between dinner and this meal. So that's an extra 14 grams of carbs. I feel like my body's utilised every bit of food I've ate today. Typically on a leg day, when there's so much of a demand, you've burned through so much, mate. That leg session was mad. We had a fucking ham curl, an adductor, a fucking leg extension, a glute drive, a belt squat, a leg press, a walking lunge. I was fucked, mate. My quads are in bits, mate. Do you want to actually see the quads? I'm going to show you the quads. What a way to wrap up the video. Quad check. This is how the old legs are looking at the moment. Let's get the fucking brightness up, boys. Come on. We don't mess about. Oosh. Mate, the legs are looking alright, man. Definitely the best they've looked, but anyway. We're going to wrap up the video, and now I'm just going to sit in. I was sitting downstairs, but I've now come up to the old bedroom. Oh, fuck. Up to the old bedroom to watch some TV on the wall. Sit on the bed. We don't jump in the bed. We'll wait till we actually go to sleep. If you've ever struggled with your sleeping, don't go in your bed until you need to actually fucking sleep. You're a madman. So, eat this meal, watch some TV, bit of YouTube, bedtime, and what we ate today, we repeat tomorrow. Groundhog Day. The only difference that will happen is like the food. Everything I've been eating, the quantity will just increase. So we'll go from 100 grams of oats to 120 grams of oats. It'll go from 100 grams of sourdough to 150 to 175 to 200. The sweet potato will go from 300 to 400 to 500. Do you know what I mean? And when it gets to a point whereby there's only so much of that actual food source you can handle, like there's only so much rice and pasta and this you can take, so that's when like your wee add-ons come on, potentially utilising like a Squares bar, then utilising like cereals, utilising like fruit juice, more fruit, intra-workout carbs, do you know what I mean? Another meal, you start doing all these wee fucking bits and bobs. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the full day of eating. Plenty of videos coming, more full days of eating, because I'll sometimes make a few swaps. I'll maybe even get like a full day of eating on like a cheat day, not a cheat day, on like a cheat meal day, that's always good. And then we've got plenty of videos coming. So if you enjoyed the full day of eating, if you enjoyed the video, leave this video a like, drop me a wee subscribe. I'm choking. 1,000 subs this year would be awesome. As I've said, a man with this accent, very Northern Scottish, it's very hard to make it on the YouTube ladder, but we're getting there. So any subs are appreciated. If you've not already as well, jump over to the Instagram and drop me a follow on there. I post daily content on Instagram. I'm on my stories every day and I reply to DMs on that shit as well. So anyway, this clip's been long enough. Time to watch some TV. See you in the next motherfucking video, and I might have a bit more here. And then I actually just done my derma rolling, rosemary oil, finasteride, minoxidil. So we're gonna give this a few months and see if it regenerates some hair. I used to have fucking mad hair, mate. Wild. Anyway, have a good one. Bye.